Alright, what's going on? What's up? How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a great day. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and smash that bell. I really appreciate it. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I usually try to answer every comment I can. So, alright, did you guys get the news? The latest is that the White House is now working hand in hand with Facebook, and now the White House is going to tell Facebook what posts they find problematic. So now the White House is going to be censoring people on Facebook. Now granted, I got off Facebook. I'm not on Facebook anymore. I deleted my account. I'm not going back. I suggest every American that loves your individual freedoms, your individual rights, that loves the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the American flag, get off Facebook. Get off Facebook. Because slowly it's turning into just another arm of the federal government that's going to end up reporting you, and we're going to start having FBI and NSA and who knows who else start knocking on your door. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, it may sound crazy now, but you know what? Joseph Goebbels, train. Okay. Joseph Goebbels was the propaganda man for Hitler. I thought he was done. Okay, did you guys get that? Joseph Goebbels was the propaganda guy, the go-to guy for Hitler and the Nazi Party in Germany. Honestly, I have to say, Goebbels would be proud of Facebook right now. He would be proud. The propaganda that goes on through Facebook, through Mark Zuckerberg, is absolutely astonishing. Now maybe I see it more because, like I've been telling you guys, I've lived under communism. I know what it looks like. You know, this is what they do. Every American, whether you're on the right, the left, in the middle, or nowhere, you guys should be very worried about this, because to me, this is like collusion. They're like colluding together against the American people. They're colluding again together, the White House and Facebook, not only against the American people, but against the Constitution and against the Bill of Rights. You know, I just got tired of this. I was shadow banned. I was banned from Facebook, you know, for like 3 days, 6 days, you know, this, that, you know, because I spoke about communism, and they didn't like that. And I saw that even all my posts, even if they're just like 1 view, 2 views. So you could tell, you can tell if you're being shadow banned, you know? You can tell. It doesn't take rocket science. It takes a little bit of common sense. And I got tired of it. So why would I help a company like Facebook that his CEO and the executives, and probably, I would say at least 50% of Facebook employees, believe in communism? And I would even say that Mark Zuckerberg probably is a communist, although he may not admit it at this point. So, you now have the White House. They're gonna say, oh, they're gonna be scouring Facebook to find problematic posts. And they say this is, you know, to stop misinformation about the vaccines. You know, it's gonna go way further than that. This isn't just about the vaccine misinformation. Everything's misinformation, you know? If you have a different point of view, you know, other than what the communist left tells you to have or to how to think, then it's misinformation. All of a sudden, fact checkers, misinformation, disinformation. Ooh, you know? And it's just that's a tactic, guys. It's a tactic. They're basically saying, you better start thinking like us, you better start speaking like us, or we're going to use this misinformation to ban you and cancel you and do this and that. Or, to basically ruin your life. Now, like I've said, this to me is collusion between a private company and a federal government and the federal government. You got a bunch of sex trafficking stuff on Facebook. That's okay. And child pornography. That's okay. That's fine. And animal cruelty. Oh, yeah, that... Way to go, Facebook. But when it comes to someone's opinion, or even someone saying the facts, showing proof, whether it's through news articles or research that they did, that all of a sudden, because it opposes what the communist left says, that all of a sudden is, that's misinformation. That's dangerous. No, what's dangerous is Facebook colluding with the White House. That is dangerous. So why are you Americans still on Facebook? Why haven't you deleted your Facebook? You know what I want Facebook to do? Some people like boycott Facebook or I want to go further than that, or what is it? Break up Facebook. I want to go further than that. I want to see Facebook fall flat on its face and disappear into the abyss. Facebook is dangerous. Facebook promotes and spreads communist propaganda that comes from your Democrats in Congress, in the Senate, and throughout the United States, whether that's in city councils, state councils, whatever. That's what they're doing. So the Republicans aren't going to do anything, guys. They're not going to do anything. But you can. Delete your Facebook account. Delete it. Get rid of it. This is just going to keep going. It's just going to keep getting worse and worse. This is going to keep getting worse and worse until I wouldn't doubt that if the communist left had its way, they would turn Facebook into like a branch of the NSA or the FBI. That's what they would be. It would be a branch of one of these federal agencies, where they can monitor everyone that's on Facebook, much simpler. Let's just work together and, doesn't matter that this person has an opinion. And I keep, and I'm sure people are going to be like, oh, well, Facebook is a private company, so they do whatever they want. Yes, they're a private company, but they profit, they make their money, they make their living in the new modern day public square of opinion. You can't argue with that. That's the truth. I don't need science or facts to back that up. That's the truth. That's reality. Facebook and other social media outlets are basically our modern day public square of opinion. So they're profiting off that, and yet with the same mouth, they say, oh, well, we're a private company. No. You're a bunch of communists that would love to see a global communist movement. That's what Facebook is. So why are you guys supporting a communist like Mark Zuckerberg by being on his platform? Every American should get off Facebook. Every American should be calling their senator and congressman and the White House demanding that this needs to stop immediately. But are you guys gonna do that? I don't know. It seems like a lot of Americans are afraid to be called racist when you guys know you're not racist. Or you're afraid to be called this or that. Or, oh, the communist left, they're gonna call me some names. That's what they do. That's how communism works. They divide the people, whether it's through race or class or gender or all of them or everything under the sun. You know? Like, I mean, come on, guys. They're even saying math is racist. That tells you right there that they have no idea what they're really saying. They don't really care what they're really saying. Their agenda is to push the communist ideology. Their agenda is to push fear and make you silent and make you shut up. So what? So what if they call you racist? Okay, big whoop-de-doo. You call me racist. Okay. I know who I am. Hey, go ahead, call me racist. Here, I'll give you an example. You call me racist? All right, call me racist. Fine, that's cool. I know who I am. So, yeah, no, I'm not racist. I know I'm not. But if you want to call me a racist, that's cool. You go right on ahead, buddy. Done. Simple. You can't be afraid to stand up for, against these people. Because what you're standing up against is communism, is tyranny. What you're standing up against is oppression. And fighting for is the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and the United States flag, because it's a symbol of freedom. That's why you see Cuban protesters with the American flag. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You have to stand up against these communists and their communist tactics, because that's all it is. All of this is communist tactics. I'm going to keep repeating myself over and over again until I sound like a broken record, and then I'm going to repeat myself some more, because that's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. We call the World War II generation the greatest generation. Honestly, those men and women would be slapping y'all. Your great-grandfathers, grandmothers, if did you really went and asked them if they're still alive, and you really went and asked the greatest generation? That's what I would expect. I'd expect to get freaking slapped if I was someone like on the left, like Pelosi. Just saying, guys. Just think about it. You can't be afraid. You gotta fight. You can't let this stand. You can't let the federal government, the President of the United States, collude with Facebook against conservatives, because that's really what it is. It has nothing to do about misinformation on vaccinations and all that. By this point, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been vaccinated, it's because you don't want to get vaccinated, and you're not gonna get vaccinated. And again, trains, a lot of trains today. And again, guys, go get vaccinated. If that's what you want, get vaccinated. I'm for individual rights and individual freedoms. But when someone like Facebook, a company like Facebook, and the federal government start colluding against U.S. citizens, boy, y'all better wake up. I mean, honestly wake up. Truly wake up. I'm not talking about this woke crap that's going on. They should call it sheepism. Sheeping. Not wokeness. Sheeping or sheepinism, because you're just a bunch of sheep. Guys, I'm telling y'all, get off Facebook. That's all I'm going to say. Get off Facebook. Delete your Facebook. They're becoming an arm of the government that are going to end up spying on you, and they're going to spy on everybody. Get off Facebook, guys. Peace.